Hello, Christina Martinez Williams, Christina's World Kitchen. I am really excited. I'm back in Maryland, and back in my kitchen. I am, today I feel a little bit of jet lag, but I am fighting it great with ketones and with hydration and movement and activity, which is great. And I am going to make something simple. We just finished dinner and we had some pizza, homemade pizza, low carb pizza, and we had some green beans. And now I'm going to make these simple cannoli egg flutes. Now, these are not cannolis like you might know them, like the pastry cannoli or the dessert cannoli, but they taste like it. That's why I named them that, because the first time that I tasted it, I was like, wow, why does this taste like a cannoli? But it has nothing, it's not like a cannoli. Now this is great because it's a high protein snack or dessert, and you're gonna be surprised. So I want you to try it. Give me thumbs up, hearts, share this video if you like cannolis in general. If you've had a cannoli before, put had them, like a real one. If you haven't had one, put not had them before, or just put no in the comments, no, not had them. And if you want to try this, put try in the comments. I would love to know. This is something that we're gonna make on the stove, and it's three simple ingredients. So we're gonna use eggs, cheese, and sweetener. We're gonna use monk fruit allulose. You can use stevia, erythritol, and I'm going to turn on my frying pan, and I have a plate, and I already separated my egg white from my egg yolk. I'm gonna make 2 of these. You can make just 1, but I already separated my egg whites. I'm going to set these aside. I'm gonna use them for another recipe soon, tomorrow, so that I can use them and they don't go bad. And then I kept my egg yolk, so I'm gonna use that. And then I'm using mozzarella cheese, shredded mozzarella cheese. I like to shred when I can, so you can use shredded, like shred yourself from a block of cheese. But I'm going to use this type today. I'm going to bring you over. We're going to make like an egg, but it's only going to have the egg yolk, and it's going to be cheese. And then we're going to make it into a cannoli. And my Kylalea loves these. Zariah, she doesn't like eggs, so she doesn't like these. Joe, I think he's having my parents like these. I don't remember if Joe likes them. Hi, my husband, Joe. Okay, say hi, Joe, in the comments, and tell me where you're watching from. Now, I'm going to use like a small handful of cheese, and I'm going to put it in the form of a circle, because this is going to become our new egg white. This is going to become the new egg white. And I want to know from you, what did you eat tonight that's high protein, low carb? What was your protein? What are your low carb veggies? What is your healthy fat? All right. I'm actually pretty full right now from our pizza plus our green beans. So I'm excited to we're gonna walk at sunset to see the sunset on the river.
Actually, Mama, where are you going?
I'm going to walk on the sunset, I think. I know I am, the girl that I don't know. I'm going to Fort Washington National Park. Okay, so here is my new egg white. Now on top of the new egg white, I'm going to add the yolk.
I'm coming.
Okay, tu pelo va. Es para hacer. ¿Quieres mostrar tu pelo en el video? Kyle también. So I'm going to put it in the center like it's as if it's an egg. Oh, I broke it. Oh no, I broke the yolk by trying to move it over to the center, trying to get it perfect. Okay, I don't really want it to go over there. I'm going to move it over here. Oh man. I'll make another one. So I like to make it just with it in the center and not breaking it, but I had other plans. So now I'm gonna let that cook, and maybe I'll get another pan. I do have another pan. My pizza pan's right here that we just finished. I'm gonna move that.
Is this the section?
And then I am going to get another pan so I can make one at the same time. And with it, and it doesn't matter actually, but it's fun to have it. It actually maybe spreads out the flavor more when you break it, but I think it looks more fun when you make the cheese, the egg yolk to stay in the center. I'll show you why for this last one. Hopefully I won't break this one. I'm not going to break this one. Tell me where you're watching from. I would love to say hi. If you have tried my cannoli egg flutes yet, tell me if you have tried put yours, if you've tried mine. Because I know I already asked you earlier if you've tried a real cannoli before. So in front of this one, or on top of this one, I'm going to put my other egg yolk right in the center, if I can do it, without breaking it. Okay, it's almost in the center. I'll show you how it looks. So these taste like pastries. You're going to be so surprised how much this tastes like a pastry. And it is incredible. I don't understand, I don't really understand why it tastes like a pastry, but it does. And it is, I'll tell you the last part because it's important, the last part. It's easy to make these, but we just gotta wait till the cheese is getting browned on this side. And usually the cheese has plenty of oil in and of itself that you don't need to add anything to the pan. Just gonna press it. So now we've got this. This one is taking its time and I'm scared because I want it to stay, but I want to move it over to the center. So once this cooks, we're going to use our sweetener. I'm using Impact, which is a monk fruit allulose blend from Amazon. The brand is Impact. And then we're going to make them into the flutes. So you can eat it two different ways. You can roll it into a flute, and that's how I like to eat it the most. Or you can leave it like the special egg that it is, which is then it's called a special egg, and then you can eat it like that. Either way works. I like the cannoli version, which is the egg flute version, because it is so tastes like cannoli. It tastes like this one does too, but differently. I think when you eat it like the flute, it makes it taste even more like a cannoli. So tell me in the chat, in the comments. Tell me if you have had a real cannoli, have had it. If you've never had one, put never. And if you have already tried my egg flutes, my cannoli egg flutes, put yours if you've already tried them. And if you want to try them, put try. And then make sure you give me thumbs up, heart, share this video. If you have tried any of my recipes and you've liked them, then definitely share. All right. So I'm coming over here to my plate, and it's brown on the other side. So now I'm going to use my monk fruit allulose blend, which is like this because the zipper doesn't work. There, she don't have one. And then I'm going to just sprinkle it in the center, or like over the whole thing. Whoop. And then I'm going to roll it. And I'm going to roll it so that whatever way you roll it, you want the yolk to be in as many places as possible. So actually this might be the best way to make it if you want that flavor to go across everything. So you're just going to roll it like a flute or like a roll. And then on the top of this one, you're going to put a little bit more of the sweetener. If you have powdered swerve, powdered erythritol, that's great to put on the top because it's like putting confectioner's sugar on it. And then we're gonna let it sit for a moment, and we're gonna check out our special egg over here. It's just the cheese and the egg yolk. I guess that's kind of how it ends up happening. Anyways, when you break your egg, the egg yolk goes over to the side a lot of times. So it needs to become brown and be cooked. Once this is cool enough, I can try it. Once that's cooked, we're gonna flip it until it cooks on the other side too. So you want it to be cooked on both sides, and I want the egg to start to cook a little bit on the top too, so that when I flip it, it's its own thing. But actually, this was maybe a good thing that this happened on this live, that the egg yolk broke and I spread it across all of these, because I think it'll help spread all the goodness of how it tastes. So this is what it looks like. Looks kind of like a cannoli, and it actually tastes like one. You have to try it. It actually tastes like one. I'm so excited. It's like a dessert, like a high protein dessert. Because it's just high protein. There's no sweet, like no carbs. High protein, cheese, and egg. Mmm. Oh my gosh. Mmm. I like it this way better. The other way is fun, but this way is spreads out that flavor all the way across, which is great. I think I might be needed to flip this sooner than I did. Where's my spatula? All right.
Your hair, guys?
Oh, Zoraya's hair. We got her hair trimmed today. And to do so, they needed to straighten it so that it's easier to cut the ends since it's so curly. And now she has new hair that's going to go away soon as she's in a lot of the moisture. Kylie, ¿quieres mostrar too? Okay. So this is now becoming like this. And then you can roll it that way or you can just eat it like that. But these are so good. I promise you that you have to try them because I think you're going to be really shocked and surprised at how much it tastes like a pastry, like a cannoli. It's so good. I could make it every day. I could eat it every day. That's it. That's the recipe. From my house to your kitchen, global flavors and healthy plates. From around the world. Bye!